Surprise? Question mark? I don't think there's anyone here. Ugh. I need to stream a bit more often so then people will come along. Where did I put my thing? Ugh. Waiting for the voice, so that's probably it. Right. Hi, Neil. You're the first person I can see here to turn up. How are you today? How many beans have you had? Important question. Where's my thing gone? I think that's played more than enough. Let's pull us out of this replay, shall we? I need to check if this is in sync, but my Twitch just hates working on my tablet for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't like working on here anymore. There we go. It sounds like the game audio's out of sync again. Can't tell. No, it doesn't actually look like it. So it is the controller. It is me. Hooray for this. Alright. I'll just leave it. It feels like it's out of sync, but it might be like a placebo sort of thing. It's not that much of a big deal, right? No one's actually that bothered by it, surely. Ah, I've got a Nick sub too. I don't know how I got it. Someone must have gifted it to me while I was like lurking there, asleep. I can post these too. Hooray. Ah, okay. I'll actually listen to Nick right now while I'm on the stream. If he streamed recently. I don't know if he has. We'll find out. Has he? No. Not since the last time I've seen him. Or maybe. he gone? Has he just deleted his Twitch all of a sudden? I can't see him anywhere. Like I'm going blind. There he is. He has streamed recently though. I'm just fiddling in the background. Don't mind me. Whoa! Right, cool. Ready to start. So I actually have my bearded me now on my main license. And he's not fat anymore. Which is even better. There you go. So I'll be setting some runs with him hopefully. Well, this feels weird. I haven't played this for a while, so... And by a while, I mean just a couple of days. I've been, procrastinating. Yeesh. Oh god. So annoying with this is because you just can't really cut that much off with Mop Bike, it feels like. Ah! Cool, right. Wee, that was weird. Ah! No! Oh, I hate this so much. I hate how that fence works like that. So this nunchuck feels quite weird. It's a different one to the one that I usually use for MT3, which has like a silicone cover on the top, which makes it slightly wider. It's just like a white one, just without the cover over the top. It feels very weird, to say the least. So I think the mic's slightly off. It's more angled toward me. Not that it's going to change too much, it's just bothering me. That's also a bad thing for the mop bike as well. Just having a little bounce there on this track. Just bouncing anywhere, actually. That's probably why the Bowser bike has a better leeway here. Because I think this was partly viable with the spear for a little while. Well, I think Tom took the BKT with the spear for a little bit. On the plus side, the internet has been a lot better today than it has usually. Especially in comparison to yesterday, so I'm happy I'm streaming. That's not what I did. I went the other direction. That's better. So there's a point just before there which I'm trying to trick off. You see that the yellow grass is what's trickable. There is a specific part which I am trying to actually align with, but as I'm going up the hill, it's not making it a very enjoyable experience. But just this bit. I'm lining over here, and you see it sticks out just a little bit there. That's what I'm trying to go for. Ideally want like 23.2s, I think, to go along with the strength of my PB. Probably slightly quicker now, I think. Oh, this is not a good sign. If I can't just finish a run on this track, then... But it's fine. We're not actually doing MC3 or anything. No. So that's actually slowing me down a little bit, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm sticking to the floor rather than getting some air and being propelled over it. But I don't know. There, you see that little bit that just jots out a slight bit more? That's what I'm aiming for. And that's an ideal lap. That's all good. That's not an ideal alignment though. That's all bad. That's interesting. I've never seen that happen before. I kind of clipped the fence and actually went over it. That was really weird. How on earth did that happen? No idea. I think clipped it. Just trying to save this for later. Cool. I got it. That's good. That's too far over. So it's gonna bounce. That's better. That the one floor bounce thingy that I got there. That didn't do good. We're getting somewhere. This is good. For a warm up. That was bizarre. Right. Oh, that killed it. That killed something really good. Ah, well. That's Smack Bite for you. Ooh, my thumb slipped off the analog stick. Oh, you bitch. Damn it. Oh, I hate this so much. No, I don't wanna keep that. No. I want to see if I can clip over the fence again. That was interesting. I was just cutting it a little too fine. Hey, nice. Yeah, that's dead. I don't think I can PB this now, but I was on PB pace. Wow, okay. Ugh, that's fine. Completed a run at least. Oh, it barely missed the top 5. Ah. Right. This is what I was wanting to try and do. So I lose a bit of time here, because I actually do use the shroom slightly too early. And I needed to hold left in that shroom. These shroomless laps are actually alright though, because they're all 0.2s I think. There might be like a mid 0.3 for the last lap, but these two are 0.2s. But now I lost it all on this last alignment to the finish line. I thought it was a good alignment as well, but it wasn't. It was slightly too far to the left. I'd have had a slightly quicker time. Oh well. Handling that turn with the shroom is not very nice at the moment. Bit better. I need to drift more immediately. It's giving my time away at the moment. Like that. That might have been a bit too early though. Yuck. No. No. These are too late of turns. These lap ones aren't very good today. I'm drifting the last turn too late. I like how this track works. It's literally just a first turn and a last turn. As in like that specification. I like that. Hello, Darren. This track again. For now. Give this a go for the time being, but I'll probably be returning to MT3 in the next couple of days. Also, I needed a break after bullying myself with Shroomless there. And I actually had the desire to play this. Funnily enough, out of all the things I could have picked in my head, this is the one. Teaching Moonview Highway, a 144.8, but I'm thinking I legit have a 143 potential there. Nice! Go for it by all means. I wanted to actually... Moonview was, for a long period of time, on my proper grinding track list. So got MT3 at the top, you had GB2 and Raceway up there as well. I wanted to do Moonview out of all things as well. But whatever happened to that dream, I don't know. Lost interest in it. I don't like this run. No. Don't like it. I also know this is off topic, but I'm going to be using my new mic starting today. The Electro Voice RE320 is what I ended up going for, of all things. Electro Voice? Is that the one that you sent me, the condenser one, or is that a different one that I have yet to see? I know of Electro Voice, so I think we've discussed it before. Oh no! Okay. Oh, it is a dynamic. Oh, wait, is it the USB dynamic one? Either or, it sounds like you made a decent selection of mics to pick from, so sounds like you've got one that works for it. Not USB, okay. I'm not really too sure if I know of it then. What's your setup for it now then? I assume you've got like an interface or something for it. It's more of a broadcast mic. Oh! I think I know it. I think it's that really long one that's usually compared to... That was good. That was actually a really good lap. for coming back to this. I think it's compared to the Shure a lot, actually, isn't it? Motu M2 interface. Nice. It's black and long. Yes. That's going to be in a tasty shot. On screen. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Ugh. No. I think one of the interfaces that I'm actually really interested in now, because around about the time we were talking about mics and stuff, I kind of binged a load of reviews, and I want to take a look at the Audient. I can't remember the name of it. What's it called? The Audient ID4, I think that actually sounds slightly better than the Focusrite that everyone likes using. I might try looking in that, but it's currently not sold, I think. Well, actually, no, I think it's... Wait. Yeah, no, it's recently... Oh, I've messed everything up here. It's recently... It wasn't being sold here because of the lockdown and everything going on, but it's recently come back on for sale again. I suppose it's compared to the SM7B, but I personally compare it more to something like the Rode Procaster. If you know about that, yeah. The Procaster, I would actually say probably looks quite similar to it. I think there are... I might be thinking about something slightly different, but I know that there is a microphone by Electro Voice that is compared quite a lot to the SM7B, which is probably more expensive and within the same price range. Either or. It sounds like you made a good choice. Sounds like you're happy about it too, and if it works for you and you're surrounding well enough, then you made a good call. The RE20, which is about $400. Well, now it's $400. Interesting. And the RE320 is $250. Damn. I mean, that's literally dicing it in half, but it's also like a... Well, I guess it has to have quite a decent sound for something like that. That's the top end for a dynamic, but not the highest, for sure. Highest price you can get anyways. About time we got a more advanced audio setup. Nice. Yeah. Well, it sounds like it'll work out for you, definitely. I need to figure out what I'm doing with the second turn again. I'm messing it up really badly at the moment. Let's see. Boop. That was a bit more of a Russo shroom though, wasn't it? That's better. Better-ish. I was a bit late. What interface do you use now? Didn't you say you have a Roland one? That's for my music. So I have a what's called a Roland TriCapture, which is actually quite an old device, and definitely not the best of interfaces, but it works reasonably well. However, it mainly just works with my iMac. I can't seem to get it to work efficiently with my computer. So I just bought the Blue Icicle instead. Which is very simplistic, and it's certainly not as detailed, in my opinion, or as good, but, you know, I think it, coupled with my mic and used on stream, works very nicely. I'm happy about it. Okay, we're getting some decent... I've said that now. Too late. I think you sound good. I probably wouldn't be able to tell very much if you were still using that or something more expensive. Probably, unless I told you. I mean, I don't have the microphone sat right in front of me like I would usually for like covering vocal on any songs or anything. It's actually just sat off to the side, like the Snowball would be. But I think if I was to upgrade anything more stream-wise, it might be to get like a mic arm. So I can just put the mic on that and have it over in front of me. Thing is, as well though, with the mic I have, is it's very big. I need to find a very optimal position to have it sat in front of me, and so I can still see the screen. But also so that it could hear me relatively clearly. What else was I going to say? I also like to move around quite a lot, so if I have it so that it's quite low sensitivity and just sat in front of where I would be, in front of the screen, if I just move away into like a different position, then the clarity of my voice might change slightly. Whereas if I just have it off to the side here, it's actually focused on a more open area where I can move around a bit more. You probably need a pretty heavy duty one. I've heard the AKG Perception mics are very heavy. They are very, very heavy. It was honestly shocking when I first got mine, actually. Like, I honestly thought the Snowball was bad enough as it was. I thought that was really heavy to go on my mic arm and everything, and then the 420 is just like laughing in the face of that. And I think if I was ever to change the mic, I would want a slightly lighter one. But that's not going to happen anytime soon. The mic is decent enough, and I barely get my use out of it. Especially for the discount that I got when I was a music student. Just never really used it at all. So... Hello, Jordan. It's alright at the moment. I have no complaints, but I only just started playing it like half an hour ago. And yeah, I surprisingly enjoy it considering its lack of features. I can get somewhere with this. I grinded the track down from like 111.5 down to a lower one. My driving is rather appealing if you'd like. Maybe you want to download the Ghost and race that. Potentially. Though I feel like this is a much smaller track than needed for a Ghost. We'll see. I haven't needed a Ghost on here in the past, so I should be good. But thank you. I might take a look at your time just to collect something. Mistakes are hugely magnified. Oh yes, for sure. Just in general on this track. You drift with a slight off angle, you either smash into the wall like that or just like... Yeah, I think I might have actually tried Tom's Ghost. I don't know how that went down. Tom's Ghost is consistent. It's either Tom's Ghost or I think Rika, the Japanese guy, had like a relatively consistent one as well. Actually, no, I don't know. I think Rika does an off shroom, so it might be Joshua. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, now we're not getting anywhere anymore. I can tell what I'm doing though. I'm not quite risking the turn. I'm backing off just before I get to it. That's why I'm going that wide. Ever so slightly, just like pulling back on the analog stick. That's better. Oh, yikes. Now. Oh, that's so silly. would have never imagined sort of playing this. I don't know if you were there, Darren, at all, but Tom, I think Tom was just looking through the. He was doing one of his streams where he was looking through all the BKTs on every track, and he looked at. I think he got to Baby Park and he looked at it, and he just gave it a go, and I think for his first time he got like 111.6, and then he went to just try and quicken the time up, and he immediately just went to 11.005, and that was like within 15 minutes of playing the track. But then he spent, I think it was the best of 14 hours or so, just grinding the track to try and sub and get the 110. It was ridiculous. He just wasn't wanting to stop before he subbed. He has since got it, which is good. Nice to finally see that he did. I think that's actually what inspired me to play it as well. I remember when I started playing this the week that after Jacob and Jordan came down to see me, and I was sat with them, my sister, and my cousin at the table, and what had happened was Jacob had played the track and jokingly got the spear BKT, and then I said, I think I might actually try out this track properly one day, and Jacob, Jordan, and that's really good. Wow, that's my best lap one. Ah, was that 10.022? Was that 10.021? I think that was my best time. My best PB. I think my best lap one before that was 03 something, 3.4 I want to say. Oh, that's nice. I got something out of this stream. What was I saying? Yeah, I opened up and said to my cousin Jacob and Jordan that I wanted to look into doing this track properly one day, and they all just looked at me as if they were severely judging me for like wanting to even entertain that idea. It was funny. It made me laugh. BKT, yeah, is with wheel. And that's Arjun as well. His turns are really consistent. Oh god. I'm not actually beating Arjun on this track. Though I might have been able to when I first picked this up. Because when I first picked this up, it was still his like mid 0.8. But then Rika grinded and got the 0.8 after I finished, and Arjun saw him do so, and he was like, "Oh boy, better play this track again." I think with the wheel, you can also like get to the turn that you want to almost immediately as well. So it's not just that you might get a much sharper angle than analog controllers do, but you also have like less delay between point A to point B, if that makes any sense, I think. This is me asking a question. I think I understand the point. That's what I'm trying to understand. No, I don't want to put up with those turns anymore. Not ones like that. Bothering me. That was too early of a shroom. Early. Slipped off the analog stick. That's something else I've noticed as well. In order to try and get these turns, you have to play a lot harsher. Play harsh enough as it is already. This is like... It has its own category, I guess. Baby park harshness. Too late. Almost had it. I think I might have had the best, like, shroom lap. I don't know what Arjun has, but I've got like a mid.7 before, I think. It's either a mid.7 or like a low high 0.7. That makes no sense. Arjun probably has something quicker. Wouldn't be surprised if he probably had like a 0.6 or something. Too quick. I'm drifting too early on most of these, I think. I do have to kind of think about it. I think when I get more of a feel for the track again, it will be a lot easier. Shroom. Oh, it's back now. Hooray. Damn. It went down when I was doing alright. Again. Could have casually got the BKT and no one would have seen it. Nah, I'm not getting that. Right. Ooh, that was cutting it fine. I'd have liked that if I got that, to be honest. Too far to the left. Yuck. Yikes. No! My thumb again. Thumb! Ugh. It's the annoying part with me as well. So I can't hold down the analog stick into the corner using the top of my thumb on the top of the analog stick. I have to jam it down there using the side. Otherwise it slips. Even then it still slips actually. Yuck, that's a disgusting that one. Nice. That's better. I prefer that. I think I'm aiming myself too far to the left most of the time. Which means I am releasing the mini turbo too early. So let's go for that area instead. Oh. Much better! And it was shit. What the fuck? The last turn was much better and it was just like... Unless I got a 0.9 or something. No. Wait, no. I knew I didn't get a 0.9 because I saw the 1. That's not how maths works. I must have done something wrong at the beginning instead. I must have not had like a full starter boost. Ugh. Thumbs. There we go. Surely that's good. Yes. Very good. If I just get a low 0.8 and then all those shrooms, then that's... Nope. The thumb will just slip off the analog stick. So if I just get like a quick 0.8 and then it all point and then 0.2s or low 3s, that could have PB'd, but whatever. PB is going to be very tough for me. Yeah. One's too late, the other's too early. These turns are tough all of a sudden. Wow. Okay, the lap ones are going well, but that's the easiest one to finish. On any track, most likely. I want to say, anyways. Oh dear. Good. No. Fucking hell. My thumb slipped off the analog stick twice. Ah. Oh, come on. Okay, I think I've started to figure out the sweet spot again. It wasn't that, though. Or that. Never mind, I was accidentally bluffing, and I apologise. Yeah, these lap ones are going well all of a sudden. I'm happy about them. Even if I'm not bringing the rest of the run into tuition, at least something's going alright. No. This is annoying. My biggest annoyance with this track is how much my thumb is slipping off the analog stick. Yuck. Oh boy. Had that right, and then I chickened out on that turn a little bit. Fucking hell. That's so annoying. Happened again. Oh, it's such a death to the run when that happens. We're more into this now. No. Yikes. No, I was too close to the side to make that work. I've got the turns down now though. I know what I'm aiming for. That's too far to the left. Just slightly too early. can't make that work from too far over. It's annoying. Too late. That was annoying. Stop it! Why are you doing that to me? Silly bum. Yeah, this is going well. I'm starting to see what I need to do. Hello, Griffin. No, I'm not going for any more gold stars. I'm working on a PB on there. I very much already have the gold star here, to say the least. How are you doing, my friend? Ugh. Hey, Offie. How are you doing? You're now a light blue on my screen. I knew we were talking about name colors before. You're light blue on mine now. On the stream chat. You're still pink on the screen. I don't like this. No. I'm doing alright, just waiting for this COVID nonsense to end. We're honestly probably going to be waiting for the end of the year. And it's not just that we have to be concerned with now. Which is even worse. And I've seen Offie responded to me. I'm going to take a look at that in a minute. Let me just... There we go. I'm doing decently. Nothing special. Still inside, unfortunately. How about you? I'm alright today. I finally managed to finish off my backlog of editing. Which is why I haven't streamed for a while, because my computer's been hunking down rendering shit. Which it decided to kindly update halfway through its rendering. Which meant that I had to start all over again. I lost an entire day to it doing that, actually. I could have been streaming yesterday, but it just decided to restart. And yeah, I had to do everything again. Then I needed to do a little hard drive cleanup as well, because I had not been monitoring the size of how much size I've got left on the hard drive, and I ran out basically. But we sorted that out, deleted a bunch of crap, and now we're back on streaming again. I got some more pictures actually that you might like. I went to the woods yesterday with my dad and I took the camera with me. I actually uploaded a little video of a bee. I found a bumblebee burrowing into the soil. I filmed it and it actually turned out alright. That video's been completely annihilated by the one I uploaded today though. That's why I actually haven't uploaded anything today, just because they were I tagged the person who I included in the sample, and all the fans just saw the video and it's just flooded my notifications. It's ridiculous. But I'm happy that it's being embraced, because it did take a lot of time. I did get the sub 123. I can show you actually. I uploaded it to YouTube as well, but I can show you. Where are you? Yeah, I spent like 2 days on that. Oh, I don't even have my Shoomless anymore, because I downloaded all of the What You Me Doodahs. I updated what I already got so that I have the entire European top 10 here, and the whole worldwide top 10. I've got Blaze's Ghost now as well, and Tyler's 107. Russo's 583 is the slowest time that I've got. That feels weird. I would show you Griffin, but I don't have it on here. Hello, Bob. How are you doing? I could link it to you if you'd want to see it on YouTube. Oh yeah, we're using the bearded me now. Might as well. I have beard. Having a crisis? Oh dear, that does not sound fun. Yuck. Do you remember the digits? 962, I think. 122, 962. I could have actually... This is the thing as well. I could have got a 960 with a much quicker... Look, I mean, I put this into Dolphin because I was so curious as well. I was on pace for a definite 122. Pretty much almost a low 0.9. But what happened was... I had a bad alignment into the last turn. So I thought that the turn... On the very last turn, the one that I gave myself was going to go too tight and miss the boost panel. So I either overcompensated or my thumb just slipped off the analog stick. And I released the mini turbo and then jumped back into a straight line and wheelied past the opposite direction of the boost panel. So all the way to the left instead. And then I used my shroom to compensate, and I crossed the line, and it was a very low 0.0. It was like 0.03. So if I hit the boost panel, it would have been it. And this is before I had actually subbed. And I put it into, I put that into Dolphin and just fixed the ending, and it got like a 122, 960. And I was mad. In terms of Mario Kart Wii, okay. I guess that's slightly less to worry about than like an actual crisis in person. You haven't corrupted all your files or something on the game, have you? That's still really not fun. Yee. Good lap, though. Just a really shit alignment at the very end. This is going to be a fun but tough project to work on over the next few days. I think. So now there's enough people here, I might as well try and share my plan. So the plan for me here is this is me at the end of my grinding target. Everything you've seen me work on over the last few months was what I was going to try and work on over the course of this entire year. But as I have got as the lockdown has now taken place, I've been able to just put a lot more time into it, as I'm stuck at home literally doing nothing else. So I've achieved pretty much most of what I wanted to do, and I've only got 2 to 4 things left, which is to PB here, a surprise category I have in store as well, I wanted to return back to Luigi Circuit and Peach Beach. And I will be continuing with MC3. That's the only one that's just ongoing. Regardless of the year. You can really stop and have like a year off. It's best not to have year targets there anymore. But in terms of everything else, that's worked out just fine. Four by 3 with input lag is skinny, or skinny full screen with no input lag, but looks horrific. Undecided. I think you're gonna have to do the skinny screen, I'm afraid. That's interesting. Why does 4 by 3 have input delay? That's bizarre. I never knew that. I wonder if that would be the same as on here. Well, I see in a minute. Just go and turn my Wii U to be a 4 by 3. Ah, I see. So you're recording. Right, I gotcha. That would make more sense, but I don't know why it's doing that still. I don't know. I'm actually trying to contemplate this as if it was me. I just can't think. Is there static or is it just me on the stream? As in the audio? Audio. I hope there isn't. I'm not listening back to the stream, so I wouldn't know. Ties my PB, that one. Oh god. There is static. You might have to clip what you heard, or if you can still hear it, because if I can listen into it and find out what it is, then I can stop it from happening ever again. This is good, by the way. Fuck, and then I just fucked it up. This is good, by the way. Slam! Okay, well, at least it's gone now. That's good. Now I can concentrate on my world record track. Oh my goodness. Has anyone else seen that thing that that Lord Soup has produced? Offie, you wouldn't have seen it. But you know what? I could send it to you in whispers after the stream. Lord Soup made a remix of SNES Mario Circuit 3 music with me and Bradley just saying Helado, and then occasional other bits in and out. Ends off with me singing the tune of the MC3 track, but like out of time with the actual music. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what inspired him to do that, but it was what I woke up to this morning. Ah, thumbs! You are annoying! I've seen people memeing world record track on Tom's stream, if that's the same thing. It's, I think it's based off of that premise. But I was referring to a video that Lord Soup made, I guess, kind of including that meme along with some inside stuff from the Bradley streams, I guess. Okay, definitely send it to me after Whispers. Will do. I mean, if I PB on stream right now, I'll actually play it on stream. Until I go to bed. On repeat. It's plausible that I could, but with a turn like that, I'm losing like 50 years. So, it's not going to happen. Nice. Nice. Fuck you, you bitch. Oh, you utter penis. My god. I'm so mad at that. The thumb slipped off the analog stick when I tried to take that really tight. I don't know if that's my fastest lap or not. I'm gonna keep it just to see if it is. That was a nice lap, though. Up until the penis one. Gross. It wasn't. Ah! It was 3 milliseconds off my fastest lap, supposedly. Ah, okay. That was good. Oh, that's so irritating. 784, not bad. 78, was it 787 that I got there? No, Arjun's definitely got quicker than me then. I'm motivated to make this work now though. Stop doing that! Thumbs. Hit wall last turn. Are you playing this crap as well? Good luck, if so. To be honest, I'm not too bothered by it, at the moment at least. I'm being more bothered by myself, because it's my thumbs. Slipping off the analog stick, ruining everything. Nah. Thought a track where you drift and press wouldn't be too hard. It depends what you're going for, I guess. The very basic premise of it is actually not too hard at all. But we're not talking about the very basic premise of it. Just makes it extra tilting when you hit a wall. Yeah. No, I get what you mean. Though I'm getting more annoyed at myself just for having my thumb slip off the analog stick at the moment. Hitting the wall's okay for now. I'm sure it will annoy me eventually though. As it does. Good. No. Maybe. Okay. No. Shit the bed. How did I get around that turn? That's the same lap. Okay. That's funny. Fuck you. Stop doing that. Punching myself. Bad. No. Stop. Your fault. I actually did punch myself the other day. I was talking about missing the boost panel while I was doing the Shroomless runs earlier. And I got really annoyed with myself that I actually like full on punched my thigh. Is it thigh? The thick one at the top. It's not really thick, that thick for me, but you know. It was full on. Well, as full on as you can do to yourself, actually. So there's like there's a bit of a recession with actually hitting yourself. Like your body kind of flinches to make it so you don't actually pull the full effect, and that's what happened to me. But I still hit it, and it bruised up, but it's gone down now, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I got really annoyed, and I feel like if I keep slipping off the analog stick like I'm doing, I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna be just on like the last lap, the last turn, and I'm just gonna go and have a perfectly tight turn, and it'll just be everything is golden, and then it's just gonna go, and I'm just gonna go, fuck, and I'm just gonna full on punch myself in the leg again. You can like bite your own pinky finger off really easily, but your brain is just like, no. Yeah, that's the more extensive side of it, that for sure. Arjun as BKT. Yes, that is correct. And that's the correct time as well. Or at least what he currently has. Oh, that's the keyboard. Where's my thing gone? Where's the cable? Where is it? Yeah, there it is. That's the one I wanted. Just slightly. Charging my tablet up, otherwise I'm gonna get cold. Wait, no, that's a I just merged two. I was in the process of merging two sentences there. I gotta plug my tablet in, otherwise it's gonna go flat, and then I was gonna say, I've got to put my slippers on, otherwise I'll get cold feet. And I just sort of was thinking about the other one while saying the first one. So I was gonna say, I gotta plug my tablet in, otherwise I'm gonna get cold feet. There you go. Keep going, Bob. You can do it. Sure you can. That had a... What? Are you kidding me? That counted as a collision? Alright, Bob, if that's the shit that's happening to you on lap 3, you have the full extent of my sympathy. That was weird. I don't think that's happened to me, at least not at that extent before. Did anyone else see that and think that I was going to make it round the turn? Because it just... I just don't get why that didn't work. We are getting some PB pace laps and runs here, but it's only going as far as lap 4 at the moment. Too tight. Hi, Bradley. I've been waiting for you to pop in, actually. Do you plan on streaming or doing, like, any online time trials tomorrow at all? Because I'm probably going to play or join in tomorrow if you are around at all. And if I don't get too preoccupied with this shit. Trying for a PB here. And I could have made it several times already, which is really surprising. But you know. Depends on what time. It's a good question. Time has just been a really strange concept for me now. I'm almost going nocturnal. It's really strange. I do work tomorrow, so it will be of an earlier-ish afternoon. Okay. I mean, if I can wake up before 12 and actually have lunch early enough, I should probably be able to make that. And I'll join you. I might even stream it as well. And then once you go off to work, I'll probably torture myself with this for everyone's entertainment. How are you doing otherwise, though? Oh, that was a good lap. Aww. Well, it was an alright lap. I fucked it by pausing, actually. And I've still got a 0.8. Really weird. No, not gonna work. Because I can't play past 4. Okay. I don't think... we should be able to do it. If I just get my arse in gear tomorrow, then we should be able to play up to 4 or just before it. Or whenever you have to go to work. See if we can bully Jacob into it as well. I think it's cutting it fine for what I have left in the bank here for today. I think I will probably go for another 5-10 minutes and then finish up. Not feeling great, to be honest. Work has both mentally and physically worn me out today. Ouch. Oh, God. Yeah, it must be, I'd assume things have increased in toughness because of the new, like, lockdown regulations. More people coming into the shops and everything, and... more things to move about. It's not going to get any better, which is the worst part for either of us or anyone else we know. If you've been keeping up with the rest of the news, and I think that's just also depressing, but yeah, probably not best to talk about that. Everyone just ignored the 2 meter bit and heard the meat. Yeah. Well, I think loads of people they're either memeing or like actually predicting that Boris is trying to completely end the lockdown in June or something. But Boris's birthday's in June. I think loads of people looked it up. Did you see Bean stream earlier? I think I briefly popped in. I think he was... I think he was testing custom tracks, wasn't he? Like new ones for updates. Was he working on this? Not on this. Just baby part-time drive as well. Mr. Bean, what are you doing? No! I mean, with all due respect to Bean, for this track, he actually did have the BKT for it a while, so can't complain. New update very soon. Nice. Life is just mostly unenjoyable at the moment. Yeah, we got to deal with what we got to deal. And to be completely honest, if I was in control, I would have done a lockdown much sooner. And it would be for much longer. Which is probably the complete opposite of what you would want to hear, what you would want to happen, but it makes more sense if you think about it. Do any of the new tracks have Mario Kart 8 Reds? I hope not. I hate that shit. I was so disgusted there that I breathed in on my own saliva. If even one of them has Mario Kart 8 Reds. I'm making a complaint, a formal complaint. They make a gamer track, then ruin it with Mario Kart 8 Reds. Isn't that what, is it Sea Stadium? Like, the shells don't even, like, crack on the wall there. They just sort of ride over it. Yeah, Sea Stadium, my god. That's a piss-take track with those things. Good. Shit. The bed. Wario Stadium's getting an update. Oh my god. Is it a good update or a bad update? Actually, no. That's subjective. If it's getting a lap update, I'm gonna throw up. If it's gonna be like only 1 lap long, I'm not gonna be very happy. It has to be the full 3 laps, full length, over 1 minute laps. It's still 3 laps. Okay, good. And does it take as long to play? That's the more important part. It's my way of picking it. It's like the only lengthy track I like, ever, actually. It's still pretty long. Okay. Okay, I'll have to take a look at it. I think with anything with that track, the biggest thing that I would hope for, I guess, is a visual update. Otherwise, nothing else too much. Interesting, though, that it's getting an update. I'm surprised that was not as quick as a normal like that. I'll just bring it closer to the middle now. No, I fucked it. All these laps will have to be 0.2s. No, it's dead. But it's actually drivable on vehicles other than the Mart Bike. It was shown off on Troy's charity stream. I think I watched that charity stream from Tom's perspective. What was the one? The only one that I remember was the one where Tom thought he saw like a Walt Disney statue. It's the only one. Alright. So. Oh, and I saw the Cheap Beach one, but that one was actually not good. That one actually just didn't seem like it. It seemed like they were playing an older version instead of a newer version. In my opinion, it just didn't look good. I think those are the only 2 tracks I saw. What was the other one? There might be another one. If I did see Wario Stadium, then I wouldn't have recognised it, actually. GCN Rainbow Road. Didn't they change that to have, like, half-pipe sections on it now? That makes it, like, on the spirally part, more spear viable or some shit. Oh, cool. Sounds like you're relatively looking forward to the update. I'd have to try the tracks out to know what I think about it, as always. I guess my... thumbs! I'm gonna punch myself. I am actually gonna do it. I haven't told you about that yet, have I, Bradley? I don't know if you saw on my Twitter, there was a clip, a GIF that I uploaded of me, like, on the last lap, accidentally missing the boost panel at the end of MT3. I was on pace for like a low 122 shroomless, and I don't know what happened, whether I tried to compensate for the turn that I got, and I just did it completely wrong, or my thumb just slipped. But either way, I released the mini turbo and shot off to the left side of the boost panel and just completely missed it and gave away the sub. And I know it was the sub as well because I put it into Dolphin and fixed the ending. But when I actually had that, I was so mad that I actually punched myself in the leg. I was really mad at it happening. And I'm slipping off the analog stick a lot on these turns. Like, it feels like I'm set up for a good turn, and then I just slip off the analog stick. It's just death whenever that happens on this track. Death. You just can't get back from it. And I feel like I'm going to be on a PB pace run here, and I'm just going to slip off the analog stick, and that's going to happen all over again. I'm most looking forward to the updated tracks. Interesting. Because usually you'd say they're quite mediocre or disappointing. Interesting. Wonder what Polar's going to think of them all. Probably going to complain about them all. Also, did I ever tell you about the time when I told Jacob and Jordan and then my cousin, when they were all down here last? That sounds like I'm describing it as it happened more than once. Well, I mean, it does for my cousin constantly. What was I saying? Yeah, when Jacob and Jordan came down here to see me, and I was there with my cousin as well. And Jacob was telling me about how he was playing Baby Park to get, I think it was the Spear BKT or something. And then I opened up and said to them all that I was thinking of actually properly playing the track. And they all just looked at me with disgust. And that same week as well, it was when I time trialed this properly for the first time. It's like later on that week. That was a very strange week. I don't really know what to say about it, actually. I'm very confused. Was very confused, to say the least. that going to be good? I can work with that. Alright. I'd like to say I'd want to complete a run. But I honestly haven't got close to completing a run at all. This entire session. My thumb wasn't fully down. I mean, the new tracks look cool, but I'm looking forward to the updates for the tracks that are already in C2GP. Okay. Is Pete's finally getting updated? Is Jake gonna lose his BKT? Oh, that'll be hilarious. That's one of the main reasons as to why I want it updated. Ah, that's off. Yeah. Oh, I made that turn work. Okay. These are all too wide. That's really sad. No, okay. Well, I mean, I wasn't really expecting it to. Are you thinking of streaming at all tonight, Bradley? Or I consider by your earlier comments about work and stuff, you're probably not going to, which is understandable. The new version of Heart of China is getting in. Nice. I didn't know Wing finished that actually, because I know he was talking about how he kept getting demotivated about trying to finish it off. Unless someone else has just randomly decided to update it out of nowhere. Don't know how I'd feel about it not being made by Wing. I've been looking forward to that actually getting updated for ages. Because it's definitely long overdue for sure. I can stream for a bit. Do you want to though? I don't want to force you to stream so I can host you. Or anything like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably keep going till just roughly past, I think, for me personally. And then I will call it a night. I have no complaints about this session. This has gone much better than I thought. Especially for like a beginning session. Back to the track. Despite not finishing any runs. I've got close to actually PBing several times, so fun. It's getting a bit flimsy now though, which is a sign I should probably stop. If I'm able to actually finish this run off, I will stop. I don't think it'll be a PB. No, it's not going to. I think Wing did the majority of it, of the update, but Zach Ruff and Carp finished it. Fair enough. As long as it's most of his work. That's cool with me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember going to like one of Wing's streams, and he was just in depth talking about the whole thing. In fact, I remember actually when I did my review video of Heart of China, which was based off of Troy's review video. Ah, you bitch! Why were you so wide? And I think not long after that video, Wing got in touch with me and asked me if I wanted to test out the newer version of Heart of China. But then I said yes, but then he asked if I had like any form of emulation, like on the Dolphin or anything, because apparently it didn't actually work on the Wii, that version. I'm getting too impatient with the turns. This would actually be really beneficial if it was the other way, so if it was just constant turning to the left instead of the right. That means I'll just be able to practice. It'd literally just be constant hairpin practice for MC3. Except without the shroom. The hairpin's the easiest part of that track though. Well, it's... Actually no, that's subjective I guess. I can do it well, most of the time. It's a huge improvement. I don't know how you feel about it. I mean, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And yeah, that's literally exactly what you said. I said it before I even read what you said. I know you said it first, so I won't take credit. That was surprisingly quick for how just not nice that was to play. Oh yeah, has any development been made in the 24 player mode yet, or is being sort of quieting down with his edits on that to focus on other things? I presume no, because of the update and the Natmeg stuff. Close. I think I'll take that as an end off time. For the first and only run of today, that's actually really good. Oh. That was really tough to try and hold it together at the end. I'll take that for now. He's managed to reduce a lot of lag. By a lag, I mean people teleporting. That's probably a really good thing. In fact, not probably, but definitely a really good thing. I think this was actually more consistent up until laps 6 and 7. Oh. Oh. Interesting. This shroom lap wasn't that good. This is the part where practicing Shroomless has paid off somewhat, because I knew how to compensate for some of these turns. You see, the green, you can't really touch the green, even though that's kind of what you're trying to aim to drift into. So there's the orange rim, and the ideal way is to kind of go in and then touch the middle part. So there's like a lighter orange, and then there's a darker orange. This could have had it, yeah. If I just got a much better last turn here, which I kind of did, but then with a late mini turbo release in alignment, it might have just succeeded. That's good for now. I'm okay with that for today. Quit while I'm ahead. Except I'm not ahead, but I'm just gonna quit. If anyone wants that as their PB, it's theirs. You can take it like a biscuit from your sister. This wasn't working earlier. I wanted to take a look at some of the newer times. Why are you connected to that? That makes no sense. Good. see if this loads now. Oh my god, this track has been absolutely fucked. It's completely and utterly filled with shit. Jesus Lord. Keep overshooting it. There we go. I want to take a look at these. They are important to me. I was going to look at them before I started, but I couldn't get onto the database for some reason, so I'm going to look at them now. Hey, Bradley's live. Hooray. Took a while to get that notification, but I got it now. You know who I'm hosting after the stream, then? Coconut Mall. Let's see. I like how he's almost beat this time, which is really funny. Let's watch in comparison. Let's see how this goes. I wonder if Ace is actually going to come back to this as well. It's going to be interesting. I thought he was, to be fair. But, yeah. Wow. I didn't think the chain there did really that much. I mean, I guess it technically didn't. Because of the way the staircase, or the escalator even acted there. But, you know, if you get, it's quicker to get the chain and then do that correctly than it is to lose the chain and do that correctly, I suppose. I wonder how it wins. Oh, okay. That'll explain that then. Right. I'm actually curious to see how this compares to the fastest time that Brett has still up on CTGP, so I'm going to take a look at both of them. I assume that's what King Alex is trying to go for, is to beat Brett's time, which is pause assisted. The actual comparison between these two ghosts is actually really cool. Like the accuracy that goes into actually just driving both of them on both players' behalf is obscene. Even considering that Brett paused just for one bit, which is just to make a little hop over the flower bed. Everything else he did here had to be really strong, really decent. I need to really catch King Alex playing this live one day. It'd be really cool to see him do so. Oh my goodness. It's so close though. It's obscene. Like you wouldn't really get this. Oh! You wouldn't get this amount of clarity or similarity between two different players usually. It looks like they were driven by the same person. It's bizarre. I like it. Anyways, I think that's a call it quits from me. That was fun. Actually, it's weird. I really enjoy playing an oval. Out of all things. Goddamn oval. The only thing that was annoying me was how my thumbs kept slipping off the analog stick. And that's me, not the track. Right. Let's go to Bradley. See you, Offie. And take it easy, anybody else watching. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Share some love with Bradley for me. That's a really strange way that the streamer is playing back for me right now. Just stuttering. Okay. Anyways. Take it easy.